When you encounter Nico in Path of Exile synthesis, you will now find 3 sulphite nodes in that area. Just trying to find the hidden message that they have 80% less sulphite on them. So it doesn't actually matter anymore if you have 3 or 1. But I don't see it. I don't see it. So if they're not touching the amount of sulphite, but no, that's pretty fucking good. Nice. I like it. Very good change. What I wonder if this is a knee-jerk reaction to the betrayals like the scarab nerf, or if that's for like planned altogether. I wonder. Either way, that's a good change. Strike through, strike hard, and leave no survivors to retaliate. Puris truth. 25 dexterity. I mean, Jadamont, of course. Grants level 22 precision skill. 33 dex. 14 to 26 physical damage to attacks. Cold damage to attacks. Crit multi. Global. And physical attack damage leads as life. Precision is an aura that grants accuracy rating and critical strike chance. And my beautiful face is on the way, so it says it's 35% reservation. Accuracy rating and crit chance. I wonder if it's like base crit or just percentage, like increased critical. I mean, it says critical strike chance. It doesn't say increased critical strike chance. So I don't know, dude. Either way, I can kind of only see this as a leveling. I'm on number fucking 64. I mean, honest, and before we know the values, this is kind of this looks kind of like To be honest with you, Huri, your throat kind of sucks. Is my first impressions. The aura has to be like absolutely fucking insanity, yeah. Skill reveals. Purifying Flame, Wave of Conviction and Divine Ire. Ooh, okay. Alongside synthesis, we are adding a number of new holy theme spells. These include Purifying Flame, Wave of Conviction, and Divine Ire. Today's news reveals more about these skills and their place in Path of Exile. All holy themed skills, themed skills are distinguished by dealing physical damage with a portion always converted to fire or lightning, or in the case of Wave of Conviction, both. Oh, that's gonna be 50-50 or something like that? Interesting. This gives these skills also quite worrying for scaling point of view, but yeah, let's keep going. This gives these skills some unique interactions with other aspects of the game, especially with the new physical and elemental passives found near the Templar area. Oh, so we're getting physical and elemental passives, and we're getting... That's not talking about the conversion nodes, I think. Who needs accuracy anywhere? We have War Banner. And then we have Champion. And then we have Ethicon that has... Your hits can't be evaded against like blinded enemies, and then we have Wagan mod. I wonder if the Wagan mod is gonna be Elder or Shaper mod, or it's gonna be from Wagan. I would assume it's still from Wagan. Okay, let's see. Purifying Flame. Purifying Flame is a physical and a fire that is accessible to you at level 1. When cast, it sends a wave that, when it arrives at the enemy, deals damage in a circle around it and consecrates ground. The spell then sends out a damaging shockwave. It affects enemies in a large area. I wonder what that large area is. We're gonna see in the video soon. That affects enemies in a large area on any consecrated ground. Oh wait, is it like a wait? Do you understand it like right? So if there's some consecrated ground where monster is standing, then regardless like where it is on the screen, basically it's just like I don't know. We'll see it soon. Purifying Flame cast creates interesting interactions with other sorts of consecrated ground. Interactions to consider are the Inquisitor or Sulphur Flask ability to consecrate an area to allow Purifying Flame to damage multiple areas with single cast. Okay, so I think I understand right. Okay. Wave of Conviction. Wave of Conviction is a new level 16 skill that sends out a cone of force that deals physical damage with a conversion of 25 to fire and 25 to lightning. Oh, I thought it was going to be like 50-50. Okay. The lightning to every enemy in the area that the wave impacts. The wave lasts for a duration, which means that both area of effect modifiers and duration modifiers influence the total area the wave can reach. That's interesting mechanic. However, the casting the skill again ends the current wave after a short time. This means that you can choose to cast a skill infrequently to hit a large area, or frequently to get more damage but less effective range before the duration ends. Okay. Wave of Conviction also applies Fire, Lightning, or Cold Exposure. Yeah, what the fuck is exposure? Oh. Literally fucking next words. Reducing their resistances. This debuff is applied based on the highest elemental damage type the skill does. This means that if you convert the physical damage to lightning damage, it will always apply lightning exposure granted minus 25 lightning resistance when enemies hit. This boosts the skill's own damage with repeated use, but also lets it function as a utility skill for casting and tell enemies alongside another spell. Now, how will this work when you do exact amount of damage with all types? Or 2 types? So, let's say that you have absolutely 0% like only fire or lightning scaling, and you will always... I mean, I guess it also depends on the range of the damage values, right? So I think it's... yeah. Debuff is applied based on the highest elemental damage type skill. Yeah, it has to be based on how much monster does, like the monster damage, like how much it takes. So you that's kind of not a good way to scale it then. I mean, anyways, you kind of want to just scale like one type to begin with. I'm not sure if I like the idea of having 25 fire, 25 lightning conversion, because if you want to scale the lightning damage, well, you're going to use first lightning and now it's going to be 75, and you can't do anything else for it. So you're not like scaling... I don't know, dude. I guess we'll see. This boosts the skill's own damage with repeated use, but oh yeah, already did that. I mean, this by default, if you do like basically no damage at all, this is gonna be used as a utility, yeah. Like this plus physical to lightning is a frost bomb for lightning damage. Just like that. The question is how long will the exposure last? Also, will the exposure gain duration from the increased duration modifiers that we have, because the skill itself is an increased duration? So I don't know, maybe. I mean, I can see this being used like an arc miner. You just slam the exposure once, get minus 525 resist on the mobs, and skills that reduce resistances. We have standardized a few other skills that reduce resistances. Frost Bomb now applies a minus 25% cold exposure instead of its resistance being part of the Frost Bomb debuff. That makes sense, because imagine making Wave of Conviction do enough cold damage and then use a Frost Bomb. That would be a lot of minus resistance. Let's just say that. Scorching Ray now applies minus 25 fire exposure when reaching 8 stages on enemies. This change was made to give you a choice in how your elemental build reduce enemies' resistances rather than providing more options that can be combined. Yeah, so exactly. Frost Bomb and then making the fucking Wave of Conviction do cold damage. Wow, this is a big ass nerf for Frost Bomb though now, because previously when Frost Bomb is, when the Frost Bomb is pulsing, right? The debuff is from there, and now you have to hit with it first. Which also means that leveling with Frost Bomb is gonna be a lot worse now. Because when you level with Frost Bomb, right, you get the Frost Bomb debuff reduces the resistance, and then the explosion does more damage because of that. But now you're gonna hit first before you apply the minus cold resist. I wonder if that's gonna mean something for racing. There's no way it's on hit. No, it literally says. I mean, actually. You standardize the other skills. Frost Bomb now applies a minus 25 cold exposure instead of its resistance being part of the Frost Bomb debuff. It has to be on hit. I mean, Scorching Ray doesn't hit, but it's applying a debuff at 8 stages. I mean, I don't know. There's a chance that it's its own thing. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, but based on this, it kind of looks like you have to do the hit first. First one now applies minus 25 cold exposure instead of its resistance being part of the Frost Bomb debuff. Instead of its resistance being part of the Frost debuff. This literally just like says that it's not going to be the debuff. We're probably gonna get like, hopefully, like some clarity on that, but to me this sounds like you have to hit first. We'll provide more options for sources of fire, lightning, cold, and expo, and yeah, fire, lightning, cold exposure in the future. Okay, Divine Ire. Divine Ire is a level 28 channel skill that damages a few nearby enemies while charging up power and then unleashing the Kamehameha in a sudden deadly beam. It deals physical damage with 50% converted to lightning. It gains additional stages for each enemy zapped. With a chance to gain an extra stage from normal and magic enemies. It always gains an additional stage against rare and unique enemies. This lets you charge and unleash the beam rapidly if you position yourself well. The beam reaches maximum width at 10 stages and maximum damage at 20 stages. Okay. Alrighty then. What are you banging about notes? There's no patch notes until next week. That's the wave. It actually looks cool. Oh, yo, this reminds me of Diablo 1, like the flame wave or whatever. That actually looks amazing, dude. Holy shit. I like that. Imagine what that's gonna look like on a mine, getting like 8 mines done. Does it go or Bepple? Better fucking go. Man, the beam looks fucking amazing. I wonder though, will it do enough damage? It's pretty much about... will it do enough damage to just like one tap everything with the AoE and just a single target enough for bosses? That's pretty much it. Okay, do we have more? Or are we done for today? Oh yeah, I guess we didn't talk about the Zana mods. So we have the, you know, the quantity, we have Fortune Favors the Brave, which is any random, except this, or this. Same tier, still 1 Chaos, shape T1 to 5, 2 Chaos, just usual. Same shit, 2 Chaos for Nemesis. This means leather belts, Bloodlines, Ambush, Essence, Breach, Harby and Beyond. The Beyond here, this mod here, single-handedly like doubles the price of a Headhunter, I feel like. Or something like that. Just being able to double Beyond. Where is my Abusto? Man, feels bad, man, for all self-fun players. Now the big question is, I'm just gonna go to the thread because I actually like wrote about it. Obviously that was like 10 hours too late, so nobody is fucking gonna see this, but basically are the shape T1 to T5 and shape T10 to T1 to T10 obtained after you complete the corresponding Shaper and Elder Influence maps. So you should not be able to get this before you have done a T10 map. And this before you've done a T15, like Elder Influence T15 and Shaper Influence T10. Sorry, Elder Influence T10 and Elder Influence T15. That's what it was in 3.4. In 3.5 right now, you obtain this mod after you do Shaper Influence T1 map, which makes absolutely no fucking sense. The highest tier map that you have done assuming it's the shaper influenced, is a T5, and suddenly you're able to fucking shape your T5 into T10. It makes absolutely no fucking sense. Same way with this. I'm not exactly sure. Do you get this when you do Elder influenced T10? Or I don't remember exactly where you get it, but you get it very early. You get it like super early as well. It just makes no it makes no sense thematically and from balance point of view. So I just wonder if they're gonna go back to what it used to be or keep what it is now. Yeah, the Elder Influence T10. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one it gives you. Because right, they added these mods in to the league in like 3.5 point something. Fuck. I wish I remember what it is. The Zana mod. If somebody remembers it, let me know. Because they added this in like 2 weeks or something in. I mean, he basically just didn't realize, like he didn't understand the question. It was like, fuck. When was it? Anyone remember? They fixed the bug with like not being able to have. Fuck, we can just go and find it quick. And then just have Zana search. Not wait, I don't fucking remember which one. Fuck it. Do this. These are like, oh shit. Zabna. Son of selling maps. Is this it? Nope. Here. Wait, no, this is a different one. Fix a bug. Oh no, wait. Fix a bug preventing players from unlocking the shaped and Elder Zana mods. So the shaped T1 and the other ones came to the league on Chanu. No, wait, that's updated. Oh, December 19. When did the league start? December 19. The league started on 7, so that's like almost 2 weeks in before we got the nodes. Or like the mods. So I feel like they just like kinda, you know, fucked up. Remember that I told you we figured out that Zana sells the same maps when you start unlocking her? Yeah. Now you're telling me that they all sells always the maps at every single stage, every single time. Or that is apparently betrayal specific. Oh, okay, so spaghetti gold, boys. Nothing new. Okay, anything else? Do we have anything else here? I think we have gone through everything that we had today. We have Camille talking about some music, I think. He does some pretty fucking good music. He does some pretty fucking good music. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything for today's news patch. I really like the change to the Sulphite, and I really would like to know about this. They've been silent about it. I think this have been probably even posted on bug report forums, But I'm pretty sure Bex is not gonna read this. This was posted like 10 hours after the whole thing, so this is just like buried in everything. Yeah.